Only love can hurt like this. Only love can hurt like this. It must have been a deadly kiss. All right, that's enough of my singing. Shout out, I don't think I pronounced your name right, Paloma Faith. Either way, the song Only Love Can Hurt Like This. Hey, if you're a Scorpio riser, sun, or moon, or have Pluto, go listen to that one. It's a few years old, but it's definitely got scorpionic themes going on. Hey, I'm Jeremy Ryan, the birthday coach, saying you were born for more. You deserve more love, happiness, success, and I try to help you achieve that with the secrets of astrology. And this is a Scorpio session. Now, I do Scorpio snacks, where I kind of give you really, not kind of give you, I do give you insights and inspiration for the Scorpio risers and for those that have strong Pluto in their chart, Pluto aspecting sun or moon, or a lot of 8th house placements or Scorpio sun or moon. So very much, if you have any of those, this channel is made for you. So subscribe now and ring the notification bell. But this is a Scorpio sesh, and the sesh is just when I sit down and I'm going to ramble a little bit on a thought that I think that will help Scorpio risers. And I usually do in these sessions after my workout. So you're going to see the same, I wear the same thing, workout, shirt, hat. So you're going to see the same outfit. And so when you see this outfit, Scorpio sesh, Scorpio bull wrap, Scorpio time to just shoot the bull and talk a little bit. And that's what we're doing right now. And I want to get right to it. I want to get to how is jealousy destroying your love life? How is jealousy destroying your love life? Taking all the joy out of being in a relationship. And I think jealousy is definitely a subject that Scorpio risers, anyone that's got Pluto strong in their chart, is going to definitely deal with in this lifetime and throughout the course of their relationships. And, why is that? Why are, Scorpios considered possessive? Number one, we love deeply. So even though you may think a Scorpio is hard as nails or as tough, whatever you want to say, a badass, the bottom line is Scorpio is still an emotional sign. It is still emotional. Where Pisces is like expansive and up there, Scorpio is like deep. We're going deep down, focusing, narrowing in, research, digging, going, magnet on one area. And that usually is that relationship, that person, that marriage, that commitment with your significant other. And there's a lot of reasons why Scorpio risers or Scorpio sun and moon would have trust issues. And all of this stems right back in that childhood, because usually there's been a lot of betrayal somewhere among authority figures, betrayal with teachers, betrayal with parents. You got that Pluto aspect in the moon. You could have definitely the mother not being nurturing, the mother being hot and cold, or the father, same thing, father being too tough on you or not being there. Why is that? Because when your parents, in your chart, the sun represents the father, Saturn, if you're looking in the Vedic, and represents the father, and the moon represents the mother in both systems. And so then if you got Pluto aspecting those planets, that means this is how you were experiencing your parents. And so in our early upbringing, there definitely could have been scorpionic themes of not feeling safe, not being able to have a carefree childhood. If you're new to my channel, I did a whole series called Scorpio Rising or Scorpio Ascendant Secret Series, where I give like 17 secrets to being a Scorpio riser. And I talked about having, Saturn ruling our 4th house in the Scorpio rising, what that creates in our childhood, how difficult that can be. And so even if you're a Scorpio sun, Scorpio moon, same thing. So those formative years do a lot to shape how we are in love. So, a lot of Scorpio risers have a ton of abandonment issues. So that, really extreme, close, and then, maybe pushing them away or, it's funny when people have abandonment issues. It's really funny because what happens is sometimes when they're hurt, they push people away when really they just wanted them to be even closer. So you're thinking, oh, well, the person that's dating you may think, man, they're pushing me away, when really all you want them to do is to affirm you, love you, and bring you in closer. If you're dating a Scorpio riser or a Scorpio sun or moon or somebody with Pluto, and they get cold and distance, that's not the sign for you just to let them process it out. That's almost a cry out. Are you going to be there? Do you care about this relationship? Are you going to put in the effort? Bring me closer. Don't let my walls keep you out. Climb over my walls. And, that can be really hard on people that are dating Scorpio people. Scorpio placements, 8th house placement in the natal chart. And it can seem immature. But when you look at someone with strong Scorpio in the natal chart, there's many of them probably have been betrayed in relationships or been cheated on. Or they've been in environments where they saw their parents cheat and get divorced, or they had a lot of friends and they see it. And so there's a lot of mistrust. As deep as Scorpio loves, I think Scorpio is one of the most deepest love signs in the zodiac. Because 1, it's emotional, and 2, is deep love. Deep love. When they fall in love, truly fall head over heels, it is extreme. It is extreme. Why? Scorpio's a sign of extremeness, right? For those girls that are watching this, if that Scorpio man isn't trying to sweep you off your feet, he may be playing mysterious. He may be playing a bad guy. He may be, doing whatever he thinks, to keep you wild about him. But Scorpio is an extreme sign. And so if they're not trying to win you over with some really like a lot of just love, which some might think is smothering, I wonder if he really likes you. I wonder if he really likes you, or if she really likes you. They may question while they're dating you, but once they zero in, it's kind of like that Breaking Dawn. Remember those vampire series where the wolf could only imprint? I think it was Bella's daughter, and the wolf, whatever, imprinted on the daughter, and it's for life, because when a wolf mates, it's for life. It's no matter come heaven or high water, hell or whatever, sun, wind, no matter. I imprint on you. I'm putting everything there. And so Scorpio definitely may play the field. They may be very sexually active, and some of them are, not all of them. A lot of them aren't. But once they've imprinted, once they've opened their heart, once they've said, hey, this is the person I'm going to commit to, it is extreme love. And so when there is extreme love, there can definitely be extreme feelings of rejection, extreme feelings of abandonment, that pendulum can go wide in the mind and the heart of a Scorpio riser or Scorpio sun or moon. And I say Scorpio riser a lot because, that's kind of my gig around here. But with that being said, I don't want jealousy to destroy your relationship, because many of you are going to, as much as you love somebody and want to trust them, are still going to feel jealous from time to time. It's part of the nature of a Scorpio. Why is it part of the nature? Because Scorpio is a survival zodiac. It has been through many crises. It has been through transformation. It's helped heal a lot of people that have gone through stuff. So subconsciously, a Scorpio strong natal chart is subconsciously, whether you're aware of it or not, subconsciously always scanning the horizon for potential threat. Because Scorpios aren't that big, right? There are big animals that can kill Scorpio, but Scorpio's deadly, right? It's deadly, but it's got that tail up because it's constantly surrounded, it's looking, it's gauging the environment, looking for threat. Well, that ain't good in relationships, because if you're constantly looking for your partner to betray you, if you're constantly looking for your partner to do something to break your trust, law of attraction, it is going to create not an environment of love and connection. For love to grow, there has to be trust. And so Scorpio risers, not all of you, but many of us have trust issues. So this is something that you got to work on. You may need to tell your partner, I have some trust issues. But that you don't make that your partner your issues. Meaning, your partner will never be able to, he can do or she can do things to calm you down or to try to earn your trust or reassure your trust, but to make the responsibility of your partner to make you feel completely at ease and trusting all the time. That's not fair. It's not fair, because it's a it's a nature that you have. And so it's something you have to deal with. You have to deal with the fact that when you're in love, you can sometimes become paranoid. And like I said, many of you have been cheated on. And so that doesn't help in the next, the next relationship. And so what do you do? What do you do? Well, honesty is always great. Oh, it's always good, I believe, to be honest with your partner when you're feeling worried or sharing your concerns. But remember, we're extreme. So if we're not careful, we might be sharing too much of our fears in the relationship where it makes the partner feel like, we don't believe them, or they're never going to be good enough, or they're never going to measure up. And because we're wanting that constant reassurance, especially, like I said, if you got strong Pluto hitting the moon, Pluto hitting the sun, Pluto in that ascendant, as powerful as you are, that is also how powerful your insecurities can be at time to time. That can trigger. And so I have found out for me, and I'm going to make this Scorpio session quick. I have found out for me what keeps me from going into a tailspin of distrust or going into a spiral of overthinking and looking for things that maybe aren't there or reading into things is to, like they say in all the spiritual teachings, stay present in this moment. Now, Scorpio riser, you're going to know when you're allowing your jealousy to start taking the joy and the fun and the love out of the relationship is because your mind is constantly going over, did they text or did they not text? What did he mean by this? What did she mean by that? And when you start investigating the actions of your partner, most likely you're going into that abandonment fear, you're going into that worry of being betrayed, and then now you're creating unnecessary tension in the relationship. So if the tension is in your mind because your mind is digging to see if there's anything that's hidden, trying to figure out what's going on with your partner, instead of just saying, you know what, I'm going to take it at face value. You know what, I'm going to focus on today. I'm going to focus on this hour. I'm going to focus on what's going good. And that is what's going to help you, because your mind can project into the future, like, what are you going to do in this scenario, that scenario? Or your mind can go into the past, trying to figure out everything that was going on in the past. And so you get caught up in these extreme timelines of projecting way into the future or way into the past. And before you know it, you're working yourself up into a Scorpio frenzy. And, so being present in the moment, talking yourself off the ledge. If you're really insecure at times, letting your partner know you're a little insecure. But at the same time, it's realizing that you do that once or twice, but you don't want to do that 5 times a week. You want to make sure that you're also extending grace, extending faith, extending trust to the partner, and realize that some of these issues are yours. And that doesn't mean that you can't get better at it. And that doesn't mean that you can't, if you're stressed and you're upset and you're worried, then you're most likely going into that scorpionic dark hole of fear and paranoia. And you got to shake yourself out of that. You got to shake yourself out of that. And, like people don't realize Scorpio is a spiritual sign. So I would always say, do some charity, do something nice, practice meditation, practice yoga, practice worshiping the higher power to get yourself back into this moment. That's why exercise is really good sometimes when you're feeling really stressed, because exercise puts you back into your body. Scorpio it's a mental sign. So that's why people think we're mental, because our mind is digging for psychological insights, digging to understand the person we love. And I'm going to say, and I've said this before, it's okay to look for revelations and insights into psychology, but you must give the relationship a break of always trying to get deeper insights into the person you're dating. People need to relax. People need to just be. So that is my comment for today, is to practice just being in love, being in the relationship, being in the present moment, and not reading into things. Now, I want to say something, Scorpio riser, sun, moon, Scorpio, Pluto, person, 8th house. I can't promise that your partner is not going to cheat you and leave you. And you're like, well, Jared, that does nothing to make me feel better about my jealousy issues. Only love can hurt like this. All right. This is where you have to realize there are no guarantees that you're going to be married for life. There are no guarantees that your partner is always going to be head over heels in love for you. Constantly scanning the horizons for a divorce or a breakup or for trouble constantly scanning and worrying about that is going to take all the joy, the love, the peace, the closeness out of the relationship. So if it does happen and you're right, you see, I knew I was right. I knew I couldn't trust him. I knew I was going to get hurt. I knew I should have never opened up. Well, if you're right, guess what? You're getting hurt twice because you're hurting right now, projecting, worrying, digging into that kind of mind frame, into that thinking, and you're not enjoying your life. It's sucking the life out of you, that high vibe, good vibe feeling. So why live miserable? Jealousy is miserable. Girls think, oh, I want him to be jealous. It's sexy. Jealousy is miserable. It's a miserable emotion that makes you paranoid, makes you tight, angry, ungrateful. It helps you it makes you read into things. So I'm saying to you, you don't want to live in jealousy. Even if the relationship does, for some reason, break up, you're better off living in the present moment, enjoying it, not trying to force it to last. Just let it be. And that's going to help you a lot more than thinking if you ward off any girls that might be flirting with him or make sure that, he's happy and, just relaxing, working on your trust issues are going to do a lot more than constantly trying to see if you can figure out where the relationship's at. So that's my thought for today. And I am going to put some other posts out. And so, hopefully you won't get bored with these. But you know me, I'm Scorpio too. So I'm extreme. I'll put a lot out and then I may disappear for a while. I'm working on a neat project right now. I'm actually doing videos for every day of the year on the love karma. So you'll be able to look up your birthday and see exactly what issues you have once you fall in love. That'll be coming out soon. September is the first month that'll be coming out. And if you'd like to get a coaching call to work on some of your personal issues, you can go to thebirthdaycoach.com, thebirthdaycoach.com. There's Calendly on there and schedule you a half an hour or an hour coaching call over the phone with me. Hey, everyone, love is awesome. Love is wonderful. Love is great. And you're going to be okay. Even if you're not okay, you're going to be okay. Don't let your past environment, don't let your upbringing, don't let, old relationships sour you on just being love, being in the vibration of love and surrender and trust in this moment.